Didn't I tell you Dublin was full of odd fellas? And the Reed Chabite Loan, and the Harp Tontyne Loan Society. Do you remember the old Tontyne societies in York Street? That was the days of the Diddley Fund, before the swanky credit unions came along. The green dome and red brick of Penny's was Todd Burns' old building. Todd Burns employed men and women from 15 different trade guilds. They were silk mercers, shawl men, linen and woolen drapers. It's funny how some people are afraid of graveyards, yet here's a graveyard turned into a beautiful park, Wolftown Park. That's George Simpson's headstone, and Mrs. Mercer's grave was next to Simpson's. George founded Simpson's Hospital. It was the old Williams and Woods building in Parnell Street. It was a hospital for blind and gouty men. And of course, Mrs. Mercer founded Mercer's Hospital over by Stephen's Green. And of course, Jervis Street Hospital is the oldest Dublin hospital, founded by 6 Dublin surgeons. First opened in 1718 in Cook Street, then moved to Anderson's Court in Greek Street, and then down to Inns Quay, next door to the birthplace of Patrick Dunn, who founded Patrick Dunn's Hospital, and then over to Jervis Street to the Earl of Charlemont's townhouse. And of course, the name that stands out most is Dr. Dominic Corrigan. When he was knighted and when he became famous and he treated the elite, he never forgot Dublin's poor. Wolftown Park was the old St. Mary's Cemetery, attached to St. Mary's Church. St. Mary's came about in the 1690s when they divided up the parish of St. Mickens into St. Paul, St. Mary and St. Micken. St. Mary's is one of the oldest Protestant churches in Dublin, and many famous people were associated with it. They say it was Dean Swift's favourite church north of the river. The old St. Mary's Church is now Greek Orthodox. You know, it's a pity in a way that James Joyce isn't still down Mary Street in the Volta Cinema, because James was very fond of the Orthodox churches and spent a lot of time in them, listening to the music and the hymns. This is Wolftown Street. It used to be called Stafford Street because Stafford was the fella who, with Humphrey Jervis, laid out these streets in the 17th century. This was number 44, the birthplace of Theobald Wolftown, the founder of the Society of United Irishmen, and the man who went down in history as the father of Irish republicanism. Of course, he was murdered in 1798 in the Provost prison in Arbour Hill. He was baptised across the road in St. Mary's Church. He was the secretary of the Catholic Committee, what was known as the Back Lane Parliament. And of course, Payne's right of man led them forward to the formation of the United Irishmen. Opposite St. Mary's Church is the old Maro picture house. Do you know, we got more education here in the Maro than some of the students did in Trinity College. I'm first in the queue for the Maro. Quit pushing, man.
No, I'm not pushing.
That's all right. I have me fourpence here. There's me orange. There's me cigarette and there's me butt. The butt's for the following upper. And the cigarette, after you already, the cigarette's for the big picture. Oh, they're open, you're right. That was a powerful picture. The Lone Ranger and all the Indians. But I think Flash Gordon is dead. Emperor Ming got him, shoved him over the cliff. But the Lone Ranger was powerful, shooting all the Indians. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. Before this building became the Maro, it was Patrick Beakey's. He was a cabinet maker, an upholsterer, an auctioneer, a valuer and an undertaker. Just imagine, he could make the furniture for you. He could make your bed and your Chesterfield suite and your china cabinets and your tables and chairs. And then when you die, he could bury you. And then he could value your property and sell your house. Do you know what? We're dibbles for tradition in Dublin. Here I am back at the Halfpenny Bridge on a Sunday morning where I've been coming for the past 40 years.
Here, gentlemen out the back there. Here. Here, come in here, I'll give you a kiss a yard long and a foot wide. Here.
Give us one.
Right, Shively take care of the on me left side now in 1 second. Here.
Paddy and Christina Rice are a great Dublin husband and wife team.
I would marry Hector if half the world were dead. Gentlemen, I'm 83 years of age. I'm not kidding.
Oh, you wouldn't indeed.
That old straw hat suits Paddy Slattery. Paddy's a Limerick man, but he went to school in Cork with Frank O'Connor.
The glasses are 150, son. No? Anybody else going past them in? Needles galore.
When your sweetheart or your girlfriend gets one of these writing pads, she gets writing pads that she can write the whole story of her life on. There's a different flower in every one. Now you have the envelope. Now they're all made of rice paper. That's stuff that you can't get today.
Adam. Adam.
Beautiful envelope.
Thank you.
There, give us one there.
One there.
They are £1.50 for one pair of beautiful glasses and a beautiful frame and first quality goods in all cases. I vet everything I sell to make sure that you're not had a copy. If you're not more than satisfied, you can bring those back to me any time in the next month and I'll give you your money back. Isn't that fair? And I'll be delighted to see you. Excuse me for talking like that, of course. You have to get some kind of a tonic to retire businessman. Okay.
Come on, somebody give me an offer for it before I go. Somebody give me 80 quid. Huh? Somebody got £75 in the pocket, that's the lowest I'll go. 75 quid and then you can have it. 14 inch. Anybody want it?
No money on it today.
No?
Oh, no. Next week, if you hold it for me.
Huh?
Put it here next week.
Oh, it'll be gone tomorrow. George!
I can't talk
Yeah.
about that.
My good friend Joe Fitzpatrick drawing a pretty Limerick girl. Joe is a survivor of the Niemba ambush and Dublin's Van Gogh.
Beautiful car pump with pressure gauge, comes out of stock again, around 15 or 16 quid. I'll take a silly, ridiculous price again for it. Not 10, not even 5. Hey, not even 4. The first couple of handshakes, the last 3 or 4 out of the way, he'll give me 350 for it. At 3.5 quid. Anyone make use of it at 350? At 350, anyone?
Not only is Hector Gray a musician, he's a household word in Dublin, but he's nearly as well known as the Halfpenny Bridge.
But now the next item we have here, here's a little job down here, really outstanding. It's a folding scissors. Now a small one, and as a matter of fact, as good as you will get. See, my nails are actually worn away scratching for a living, but I can cut them off now. Now I'll tell you what I'll do if anybody wants one. Good value for £1. Look at that, fold them up. The one thing you've got to do is just make sure you put one in the trash.
Here, £1.50. You know what that mouth organ is worth? That mouth organ is worth £4 or £5 now. And they come mouth organs for £6.
Yeah,
£6.
No, feel the weight of them. I'm not joking, feel the weight of them. Feel 1.5 quid before I go.
Made for the export market, comes out of stock around 39 pence a bar. Here, my price laid out of the way, a silly, bloody, ridiculous price. Here, 50 pence for the 4. Anyone make use of that 50 pence? At 50 pence. Anyone make use of that 50p?
Come on, you have a pair there. And they were going. Come on, 1.5 quid. Huh? Yeah. Give me a pound.
How much is the doggy in the window? I don't know. I got it.
There you go.
Give that bit of paper.
Any more?
Yeah. You don't want them now because they're only a pound. All right.
Fella says it won't spell. It doesn't spell, it only supposed to write. Here, change over the gentleman. Anyone else here? You'll have one, sir. They'll give you the package and all free of charge. Here. Is there anyone else in with the last one? There's a cow there, pick that up. Is there anyone else in with the last one before I'm done? The last one is the lucky one. It's bound to work. A bloody sacrifice, here. The last couple of lots we sell off here. Give us a bag for these, Chrissy.
I'll give you a bag for that.
Here for these. 1, 2. I'm on a straight. Here, my price, £1 for the lot. Anyone make use of the £1? Gentlemen, they charge him £1. Is there anyone else here? Give us a bag up there. 2, 3. Charge the gentleman £1. Here. Is there anyone else there?
How many years I had it?
Yeah, you're here now a long time.
I'm 53 years coming in the metal.
53 years, you should get a plaque.
Oh, they should build something up to the sky.